Hello everyone, this is Sue here from the in-house design team. In today's video I'm going to show you how to do this horse link chain brace necklace, which is embellished with the Jasper. That's going to be a showcase on the 30th of July. The item codes will be in the description below. And I'm just going to show you how to make these little links, add in the beads and join them together, and you make this as long as you need for a necklace or a bracelet. So first of all, you're going to need some 0.8mm wire, and here we have some in the gold plated. And just straighten it out a little bit, and what you're going to need is several short lengths of approximately 4.5 centimeters long. So I'm cutting that with the flat edge of my pliers, so I've got nice two flat sides to each length of wire, and then I'm going to use the flat edge again just to make the next piece of wire have its flat edge, and then I'm going to use the piece of wire that I've previously cut to cut the rest of my lengths. Once again, use the flat edge, a piece of wire, and then flat edge again. So you carry on until you've got as many pieces of wire as you need for your links in your length of bracelet or necklace. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make these little horseshoe shapes, and for that you're going to need your bale nose pliers, and I've used the largest part of the pliers. You can use a marker pen if you haven't got these pliers. It'll do the job just as good. And what you're going to do is take your length of wire, roughly place the wire in the middle, and then gently start bending, and as you bend you can see which end you need to bend to make it equal length. So we just bend them until they come together like that. And there's a little horseshoe shape. And just do another one. Place roughly in the middle, bring your wires up and just bend each side until they meet together to make equal lengths. So as you can see, we've got a few of those now. So the first one, you're going to add a smaller of the Jasper on one side of the horseshoe shape and a larger Jasper on the next, and then we need to create little loops on either side of our horseshoe. So we just grab the end. We're going to use the same, I'm doing it by eye, but you can mark your pliers if you want to, and I'm going to use the same spot to make all my loops an equal size. So just place your pliers in and just turn away from you until you've created a loop, and then you're going to repeat that on the other side. And I've got all my loops facing the same way, and just squeeze those together just to harden those loops off a bit. So there you can see I've got my little horseshoe shape now with the beads on and a loop on either side. So that's our first link done. Now the second link, what you need to do now is put your next horseshoe into the loops you've made. You can squeeze this together if you want, and then I'm going to place all the small ones on one side and the larger ones on the bottom. So again, take your smaller one, place on one side, a larger of the Jasper onto the next side, and again just hold the beads in between your thumb and forefinger, and again using the same spot in your pliers, create one loop, just squeeze that, and then just need to turn it round so as I can create the next loop. So there I have my two links with the Jasper on. Just squeeze that together a bit. I'll do another one for you. So we've got our next horseshoe, put a small Jasper on one side, a larger Jasper on the bottom, around those pliers, take your pliers, hold tightly, create your first loop, squeeze that, then create the next loop, give that a squeeze, a little pinch together. So as you can see, our links are taking shape already, nice and uniform. So I'll just do another one, put the next horseshoe through the loop, small Jasper on the top, larger of the Jasper on the bottom, create our loops, on the other side, create another loop, just squeeze together. There you go. And then you carry on repeating that technique until you get the length of chain that you need. In our case, we've made a necklace, and as you can see, I've made my own clasp there to finish it off, which I will show you how to do in another video. You can make it necklace length or you can just make it bracelet length. So it is depending on the size of your wrist, depends on how many of these links that you need, and then just leave probably about an inch, a couple of centimeters there needed for your clasp. As I said, all the item descriptions, codes can be found in the description below. And that's how we make our horseshoe link gemstone chain.